morning. Water, water, sorry. Watered down food.
With apple cider vinegar in it.
Yes, it's
And corn additionally.
uh-huh. And a pig, temperature's down to 103 from 105 last night. He's still shivering a little bit.
Good morning.
Oh, hi.
So the vet we called gave us Baytril and Bantamine, and we gave it to them about 5 o'clock last night. And one of them is for the fever with, um, if they have upper respiratory, and the other one is strictly for upper respiratory. It had a bunch of fancy words in it. The only one I recognized was Bordetella, which reminds me of the dogs and kennel cough. So I get that now. So both of them have this varied ranging of, when you're going to see an improvement. The vet tech said you should probably see them up and around drinking and eating by tomorrow morning. Um, we haven't really seen much of that.
Well,
A little bit of water. Blackfoot took a little bit of water.
uh,
Whitefoot went to the waterer and chewed on it for a few minutes. So
he also was foraging for some cracked corn that's strewn amongst the carbonaceous diaper. And he did actually go to the bathroom, which made us kind of happy to at least see that he's going. You can see the spot where I stuck him. He just surely didn't like it.
with repeated sticks. So we're hoping that was effective enough.
Right, because he jumped and moved, and I was happy I didn't break off the needle, and I got as much in as I possibly could. But he's been up and around and moving more, which is
More than usual on
yeah,
a normal day.
right. He
We got
usually likes to just lay there and do nothing.
we got another load of mulch in here. We've been throwing DE around. We had the chickens in here until they started spiking a fever, and then we were like, maybe not. Hi there, Betty boy.
And all this with a month to go.
Yes, and now that we've given him this medication, we got a withdrawal period of 28 days. So, question is, folks, and we're going to call the vet on this one too, because we had confusing information. Some from the vet, some from the vet tech. Vet said, before we got the temperature on him, he said deworm him with evermycin injection. So on the way back from we're not revealing yet what we were doing, we picked up some up from Tractor Supply, got the needles, we never stuck nothing before. Nothing. We got that. We got needles that were suggested by Tractor Supply associate, and we never really did go over that with him on the phone because that was after the fact. But when we drove to get the medication for them, the vet tech, I think she was a vet tech, she doesn't know pigs, knows goats, said, oh, I wouldn't deworm them for at least a week. So, I mean, at this point, we can't process and eat these pigs, improvement or otherwise, for 28 days. The dewormer is a lot quicker than that, not a big deal, but we're obligated to 28 days. So the question is, do we listen to the vet tech or do we listen to the vet? And did I listen to the vet right? So we're going to make a phone call today and see if we can get a hold of the same guy and same doctor and ask him if we should go ahead and deworm them and if our needles are okay. And he already told us how to confine them, so we may have to do some serious work to create something within this pen that we can drive, especially this guy into, so that when we stick him, he doesn't have a choice. He's not going anywhere. Because we want it to be ideally just like we would, one stick. All the medicine goes in. And we're told it kind of burns. So, that's what we're doing this morning. We're praying that everything comes out all right and that we're able to finish out this process in a good way. I know we've already stressed him out and we hate that we had to do it, but when it's a huge investment and all the natural stuff that we have access to, fails you, then you have to do it. And so we did it. But in the future, the next time we do pigs, we're gonna probably be more. We're gonna find a way to have what we need to give them the best things we can. And we don't know. We don't really even know what's wrong with them. Could be a genetics thing. So it may not have anything to do with warm load. It may not have anything to do with a lung disorder. There could be something else going on. We don't know. Um, so, yep, that's the update. It's supposed to pour here in Parsons overnight into tomorrow. It's going to be dropping down in temperature, so we really could use some prayers, some prayer warriors out there on the homestead community to make sure that they are getting better and they are able to control their body weight, get up and move out of the weather into the shelters so they don't get worse.
So yeah, we have multiple shelters because we did have them separated at one point in time because one was out eating the other. So they do have a place to go where they can stay dry and stay warm. They just seem to like laying right up here against the fence. So that's our update for this morning.
I love my husband. He fixed the hose.
You're welcome. We'll give you an update on them later. Y'all have a great morning.
Hi, so update. We got a hold of the vet that we spoke to yesterday, and he said hold off on doing the deworming. He's not as worried about that right now. So he did say that if we don't see a big improvement in their intake of water and movement, and their actual activity by tonight or tomorrow morning, that I will probably have to go back and get another dose of the medication and do another injection. So that's 28 days again. And we'll probably do a temp on them this evening and see how they are. We are again expecting bad weather tonight, rain, and a cold front. So that's not going to help the situation at all. We're really stressed out because we put a lot of investment in this, and it was our first time. But I keep telling myself that I will learn from it, and we can move on. So just waiting it out, and we're pig monitoring today. So we appreciate all your support, and any input that you have is greatly appreciated, but please be kind because yeah. Anyway, so God bless you all. Have a wonderful Sunday, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
So it's the same Sunday morning. Welcome back. Guess what? I'm not sure if you can see it yet, but since the dilemma with the pigs this morning, we've had to come out and deal with another dilemma. Yeah, we have a puddle. We noted that our water bill was pretty high recently, and that this spot down here, you can't see very well because of the sun and the shade, and it is always soaking wet. So I found a spot and I started digging to see which direction it was coming from, and sure enough, I followed the flow from over here to here, which is straight in line to here. So we got the tractor and we dug and I finished it out by hand, and sure enough, water was just pouring out of the bottom of our frost-free fountain. So now I get to go to Ace, because Ace is open on Sunday in our little town, and see if I can buy either a repair kit for a frost-proof faucet that is that long, which I'm going to have to measure before I leave, or if I just have to buy a new one. Anyway, that's the current update, and if you know anything about me, you know the easiest way to make me lose my religion is to tell me to do plumbing. Say hi, Tad. Say hi, T. Say hi, beautiful Tiny. And all you beautiful people out there watching, I'll get back with you later. So I am back from the local hardware store. with a brand new, because our local hardware store did not have a repair kit to repair my frost-free faucet. See if I can put this down without getting it full of mud. So apparently I need to disconnect and remove this whole piece. So I guess I'll have to dig a bigger, deeper hole and try and get rid of some more water. So anyway, I'll be back with y'all in a little while. Well, there we have it. One brand new, frost-proof, installed, front yard, torn up. I'd like to do something a little bit better with it, but the ground is so wet from all the rain we've had, and this down here, I just can't do anything. I was afraid I was going to get stuck in my tractor. So it's just going to sit until it dries out or freezes or something. But this, it works. I'm happy. I'm not happy with all the clods of rock I have in my soil, but anyway. So, on to the next project.